All right, I am Bobby Dietz, and this is the Q4 update for Attention Agency. And man, it was a big quarter. End of year, we did projections. We're looking at doubling again, and think it's gonna happen. Might even be sooner than the end of 12 months. So stay tuned for this video. It's gonna be an exciting one. We got a lot to share. Feel free to subscribe to this video if you're interested in the agency life. It's all about my digital marketing agency that I own with my 3 business partners. We built this thing from the ground up, from 0 clients now to 50 some odd clients, whatever it is, and it's been really fun, challenging, and everything in between. So some lessons here. I make videos about sales and the growth process, kind of like vlogs, and a whole bunch of other things. So hit the subscribe button if it sounds interesting, and we'll see you guys in upcoming videos. October was a pretty interesting month. You know, that's the month before Black Friday, obviously, so it's all about prep. Everything trying to be discussed about the next month, Black Friday, and this year was really interesting. You know, there's a lot of talk about being ready early, launching Black Friday ads early. We'll come back to that. But it was a lot of talk about making creative, you know, getting the messaging right. How's the website going to operate? And trying to get everything ready end of October so that we're ready when Black Friday comes. And thankfully, we got a lot of clients in, ready, all the creative done, all the copy approved, all the promos set, so we didn't have to worry about it too much. A couple of big clients signed that month too, and since that time, over the course of all of Q4, I suppose, the budgets have continued to go up on those clients, and that's great. I mean, they're still with us now. I'm making this video at the very beginning of January, but they're still with us, and budgets continue to scale. So it's nice when you get, you know, accounts that are well-funded, well-organized, beautiful websites with big goals, and they understand digital marketing. It makes it much easier for us, because when we make an argument as to why something's good, they understand why something's good. So it's been spectacular to keep signing bigger and bigger clients, and being able to manage them and grow them appropriately has been very fun as well. 2 very interesting situations have arisen with third-party companies this quarter. One of which has been finalized, the other is not quite finalized, and we'll get more detail on that in January. Specifically, we took over a book, or I guess bought a book from a colleague in the industry who was running an SMS business, running an email business, and kind of ready to make a move. And we were there, built the relationship. My business partner, Andrew in particular, built a relationship. And we took his book over, onboarded the SMS email clients from him, and have grown that way. So we had a negotiation back and forth financially to make these things happen, of course. And they went down. It was very smooth and simple. And now we've onboarded those clients, and that has grown that department very quickly. As you know, this whole year is email SMS has been a big part, but as pixels become less and less relevant, we're thinking this is going to be an explosive year for email SMS, which is a major part of our book right now. But in 2022 is going to be an amazing year for these business lines, probably tripling, quadrupling in growth, because first-party data is so important now compared to, you know, it was like last year it was important, but it's like when iOS 14 came out, the companies that weren't respecting first-party data now really respect it, because it's so accurate, it's so reliable, it's so trustworthy. And so, you know, all our clients we talk to about email now are doing it. They're actively involved in it, and they're listening, which is great. So I think that's going to be another area of our business that continues to grow, which it already has, and with this new book coming in, it's growing exponentially already. So that's been a really good part of October as well. This is our busy season. I haven't had a day off in months. It's kind of crazy. November is the craziest time of year. You know, budgets triple, quadruple. And we always sign so many clients in November. People are just so unhappy. They're so, the FOMO is so intense, and they're like, they don't have their marketing calendar, their agency's not prepared, and they come to us and we just put our system in place. We always build this really elaborate Black Friday strategy out and send it to our clients and make these decisions early October, or even before then, to make sure that everything's ready by middle end of October. Not too many agencies apparently are like that, or giving the people the love they deserve. So we end up signing a lot of clients and trying to onboard them, and then scaling budgets. It's just, you know, one of the craziest months of all time. But you know, we're recommending, as I said in another previous video, you know, let's start these sales early, and let's try and get clients moving forward on promos ahead of time. And then all the clients that started on the 5th, 6th, 7th all smashed for 2 weeks before everybody else caught up, and then CPMs went up. They still performed really well, conversions rates went up as well, but they got a couple of weeks in there that they were just smashing because their competition wasn't ready. They weren't prepared. We were making, you know, our clients aware that they needed to be ready ahead of time. So it was good. We were jamming on budgets hard from the very beginning, but you know, we made it through. We had a lot of success for a lot of clients. It wasn't the craziest year for Black Friday. I mean, some of these videos, retail was a big year because inventory challenges. We had some clients that had to shut it down because they just flat out ran out of inventory, or they couldn't really participate to the same degree that they wanted to because they just ran out of inventory. I mean, if you remember, there were boats parked out off on the ocean just waiting for LA, or even shipping containers sitting in LA. They couldn't get off the boat because there weren't enough workers, or there wasn't enough equipment there to service all the business that was coming in. And it was just kind of a cluster. It was a nightmare for a lot of brands that, you know, couldn't spend what they wanted to. But for those that had inventory, we were telling them, you know, you have to push harder than you think because your competition, they're gonna have, there's some people, it's January, early January now, and there's people that haven't even shipped some of those products that were sold in November just because they don't have them yet. They haven't come in from China yet. So they're in a great position. Few clients in particular did absolutely spectacular. Those that listen usually do the best. We tried to launch a few brands that weren't ready, and that doesn't go off very well. You know, you really have to have your stuff in line. Those are the best clients that do the best, the ones that have all the creative. They have the website, they have the tracking, they have a product catalog. I mean, everything that you need is ready. Those are the ones that do the best. And of course, any clients that have historical data and understand marketing and, you know, their LTV and AOV, it's like, let's go. The CPA is working, you know. Very fun. Black Friday is very fun. We made it through. Whew. December is kind of a crazy month because it's like we come off of this high from Black Friday. We need a break, shoppers need a break, but also the agencies can't have a break because we have to get ready for the big push in December. So you just work right through Q4. The holidays are not that friendly of a time for ad agencies. But you know, there's usually this lull after Black Friday between something like December 7th, where companies come back, they make a final push. You know, it's like, hey, you buy for yourself on Black Friday, and then you buy for others in December is what people like to say. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to be pretty accurate. We adjust keywords, best gifts for, you know, you add a lot of things like that in. But the first part of December is pretty slow, and then December 7th, people start to get the itch to buy for others again, so they go out and they buy. And usually it slows down between December 17th, 15th, something like that, whatever the shipping cutoff is, because now I can't get this product anymore in time for Christmas, and I need to move to Prime, all this stuff. Everyone always talks about gift cards. They never, ever perform well, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. And then it slows down again for most companies. After 15th all through the end of the year, our company, we really try and push hard on December 27th through the new year. Those days CPMs are down, and you're really competing in January because most agencies close fully and they're totally off. Ours does not do that. We are on trying to drive revenue when it's affordable. You get good returns in those sections, so we have a lot of traffic pushing on that week. We're getting ahead of the new year, new gear, new year, new you, all that kind of language. All those kind of promos that are coming in January, we're launching those a week early. And as a result, we're able to find out the days that things change. And there are specific days. We've been in fitness apparel, we've been in supplements, we've been a long, long time. And it's there's always a day where it starts to get crazy. And those are the days. It's like when you see it, then you jam on the budget and really start hammering it. Because we launch ads on the 27th and 8th, we're able to make it happen sooner and get a few extra days in where you might not be able to if your agency isn't around or your in-house people are off. Those are great, great days for us. We signed 6 accounts in December, and this big accounts too. I mean, it's January now and we're smashing on these accounts, but you know, when you bring them in, there's kind of this point where you got to get your arms around it. You know, is everything integrated? I build the audiences, they need to populate. I want to, make some changes to existing ads because I don't want to blow the account up, shut everything off, and reload all my stuff. Okay, the exclusions are only 30 days on past purchasers. Let's make that 180 and then see what happens. So, we get through that phase, and, a lot of that happened in December, and now we're in January and we're in a different phase, and we'll talk about that in the next video. But, it's important, I think, at that time to have heavy communication and be on the same page with these people so that they understand you're working on the account, because a lot of our industry is it's not very clear what we're doing. It might take us some time to readjust pixel priorities and figure out if their audiences are populating. I mean, it take 2 hours or something, but there's nothing tangible there where they can see new ads live or doing keyword research and loading new keywords. So, you know, talking about a lot of that stuff early on to show what we're doing, and then, you know, ultimately all that only matters if the results are there, and we've been able to perform unbelievably with the results that we've been given. So with the clients that we've won. So it's been pretty interesting. That's Q4. It was a great Q4. Revenue's up, clients are up. We've hired new people. So we're going to the next level here, it seems. Our projections have us going that way anyway, and the way we're performing for clients right now is really unbelievable. So I didn't think we'd be able to get to the point we're at now in 2.5 years, whatever it is. And I'm just very happy that we've been able to do it, you know, with maintaining culture throughout COVID. You know, our most important thing, I think, our most differentiating component of our business is our culture. Our team members really enjoy each other. We have had a great Q4 event where we did, you know, ugly sweaters, and we shipped everybody these big boxes of champagne and chocolates, and we played Christmas trivia games on digital, and you know, we all just had a laugh and had a few drinks and celebrated the end of the year. We all worked hard together and we achieved a lot. So it's really been fun to try and foster that even digitally. We have too many people all over the place now, so we won't ever, I don't think, be able to have one headquartered office the way a traditional company might. But you know what the reality is? No one's asking for that. No one's asking to go into the office, and they're all happy working at home. Yes, it's a little challenging for those people that have kids, but you know, if I can do it, they can do it too. So I got 3. So they're running around 5, 7, and 2. So I'm pulling my hair out at times, but you know, at others it's smooth sailing. That's kind of it for this video. It's been a great end of the year. It's been a great year. We met all our goals that we set and when we started out, and now we're trying to set some new ones for 2022 so that we can beat those goals as well. Thanks for following along. Feel free to like this video and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. All right, we'll see you in the next video.